season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Cornhuskers will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Alabama's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns like it.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
Snags it on the right. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. The Tide with the first and 10. They go to the ground. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. A cornerstone of the Alabama program really throughout history has been be physical, establish a running game.
Yeah, great running backs. I mean, not only are you recruiting great players in the offensive line and skill and all over the place, but so many great backs that you can name off the top of your head that played at Alabama, that ran it with an edge, that ran it physical, that always represented that style. And you can see Alabama, they're always going to do this. They're going to establish the run.
Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. The run from the shotgun. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's third and long or third and inches, you just have to go execute. They do it.
Halfway there on first down and second and 5.
Yes.
Johnson looking to throw.
What is it?
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, Dave, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time.
1 second.
These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Off the RPO, complete. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Alabama! First points of the day are on the board.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this scrub.
He'll bring it out. It's Parker. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense will go to work for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right leads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinator coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week.
Just stop it, please.
Change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
I'm in Tim.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd?
Yes, I'm Tim.
Absolutely bananas. Communication is harder, but the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man. This crowd really.
Something crazy, I'm a whip.
To throw, it's Raiola. Unloads it left. Got his man.
What is it?
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
No, you cannot.
And that is a backbreaker
Please.
for the defense because you've done your
Please
job.
go to sleep.
You
No,
set up the
no.
offense in third and very long. You know they're going to throw it.
Definitely
You
not.
cannot allow a guy to get
I said
open
no.
deep down the field
Go and lay
for an
down.
explosive play. Somebody's going to have to
Luja,
answer for
please
that.
go and lay down.
This
Call
crowd
him
trying
out.
to make life
5,
miserable for this offense.
4, 3,
He'll run it again.
2.
Running into the open space.
So go lay down. You gotta. I gave you a hug.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times.
No, I'm not making you a
How
run.
important those 5 guys are up front to get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Catch in the middle. It's Markway. He gets the job done on third down. They
Please
move
go and
the
lay
chains.
down.
It's at the 37.
You gotta lay down. This is your time to lay down. That's why you don't get up in the morning. He said, please go lay down. Don't make me call you.
Running back searching for a hole.
Thank you.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
No. Go and lay down.
The officials
No.
offer the deal, and the coach
Please.
accepts it. They will
Thanks.
take the penalty.
Lay down.
Offense getting set for first down.
I don't know. Go lay down. Please.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They make the stop, but not before he takes a
No,
cheat on
I'm
what
not
they
making
need
you a
to
rock.
move the sticks.
I want you to go lay down. No.
And here comes the offense on second down. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield.
When I tell you to do something, you gotta start doing it.
Him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. They're working that left side. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They're in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and can...
Touchdown, Cornhuskers! Slick strike through the air for the score.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Red pass, it's complete. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Johnson wants to throw it. Caught close to the marker, it's Hale. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up the short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
On 30 short, the run, and looking for the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. He picks it up, still on his feet. Knocked down, but not before. He gets the 1st down after recovering the fumble. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Crimson Tide rolled to that last 1st down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Williams. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Working that left side. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. 2nd and goal coming up. It back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country. Just drives in between the uprights. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. Rutgers proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Scarlet Knights team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up front. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line, guys that can be versatile and line up at different positions, but create havoc in the backfield, and that's what this guy has been able to do throughout his career.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. That was right. Quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. Rides the back and leaves it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Looking downfield, it's Raiola. It's complete to the right. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Cornhuskers will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. The short hands, it's Knowles. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Knowles. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
That's a backbreaker for the offensive coordinator because on 1st down, he ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1 and exploded play has him set up.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had his second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
You okay?
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense. You're creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
There's no more serve.
Selling out to stop the run.
No more serve.
Being aggressive by this defense.
On second and goal, they go right back to it. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Not so
Let
fast.
that T sit for a while.
Short, they're just going to turn around.
Give it a minute.
How about the penetration up front defensively, shutting that play down?
Yeah, and if your defense wants to be aggressive, well, that's fine. Third and short, I still got fourth down as well, so don't be afraid to be aggressive on those and play action, because defense a lot of times really expects run, and it can take some big shots of coverage down the field.
Don't get out that bed. Don't get out the bed.
This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. That is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Motion from the back. Johnson looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Williams. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up at different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
Second down, he'll throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Hale. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. To the air on first down. Got the quick pass. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Johnson wants to throw it. A shot toward the end zone. Makes the catch on the left. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They wanted the finish, and that they did on that possession.
Yes.
This offense looks like...
No, you cannot have any more tea. You're going to pee in the bed.
They've had a lot of success with...
Yes, you will.
Last drive here at the end of the second quarter. Scoring a touchdown.
You did it last time.
They're going to be difficult to stop in the second half. And the defense needs to start making adjustments.
That's going to wrap up the first half here.
Close your eyes and concentrate on sleep. Close your eyes and concentrate on sleeping.
There in Tuscaloosa. And it's clear. The aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that said, let's send it back to the guys at Bryant-Denny Stadium.
Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Takes a handoff. It's Aacfl. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Huskers are in the hurry-up.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pressure coming. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Man, how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping to run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Unloads it downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
This offense has struggled to get any rhythm going, and the only success they've had is throwing to this guy, so no question here in the second half they're going to try to do that more often, but the defense knows it. Nice job there in coverage, making sure that one fell incomplete.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. And they've found no answer so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal. Breaks into the open. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chance, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Johnson looking to throw. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Makes the grab. It's Williams. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. Might be calling a hot route. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. Johnson wants to throw it. It's complete to the left. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to impose their will with the run. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Now on 3rd down, this offense has been rolling. Can the defense stand tall? From the gun, wants to pass. Scrambling away. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback in a 3rd down situation, knowing exactly where the 1st down marker was. It wasn't there open to throw the football. He was very smart. He got out, he took off running, knew exact.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Tide. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the 2nd half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Indiana is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard, and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 10 over Buffalo. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Wants to throw. It's Rayola. Makes the grab on the left. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. A veritable Crimson Tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. Wants to throw again. Lost one deep down the right side. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick Hunters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Pass to sticks and still on his feet. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Hale. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Wants to go up top on first down. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Bama! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man by himself. Speeding down the left side. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Now on the option. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Hunter. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And they'll knock him down for a 5-yard loss.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game is going.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska! Fitted in the window for the score.
And you're really starting to see the chemistry that this guy is developing with his quarterback. They hooked up for a touchdown in the first game. They do it again here. These two are on the same page.
And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes that Alabama offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Johnson looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Williams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. After that last completion, it's second down. Back to pass. Steps away to find some room. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Horton. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires one high and deep. Makes the grab on the right. Touchdown, Alabama! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And the point after is good. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Under fire. He hurls one deep down the left side. Caught at the 25. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Dropping back, it's Raiola. Caught in the backfield, it's Ives. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Cornhuskers come to the line in the hurry-up. They just keep firing. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Oh, they're after him. Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did. Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Gets the back moving. From the gun. Give on the inside. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And this is exactly where you're going to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
The throw to the outside is complete.
Nice execution by this defense. One of the strengths of this offense is third down. They're really good at it. They were ready. Nice job getting the guy on the ground, forcing the 4th down.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down.
How about that? You got the lead late in the game. Get some first downs. Salt this clock away. This is the exact position you want your offense in.
Imposing their will, right, David? I mean, we know we're running it. You know we're going to run it. We're trying to ice this game. There's nothing you can do to stop it.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. It's a draw. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
They'll go to the ground. He's not going to have enough for the 1st down. Had to get it to the 35, and now a tricky 4th down decision coming. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. They're wanting to pile up some extra points.
Yeah.
Runners deep toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.